What's up, guys? Scott Martin here, Scott Martin Challenge, and we just got through fishing on beautiful Bull Shoals Lake here in Arkansas, and I have my brand new boat, Ranger boat, right here behind me, and I wanted to show you some of the great things I love about my brand new Ranger. But you know, we're going to talk a lot about the quality and all the neat features on this Ranger Z520, but first, I want to talk about the Ranger Trail trailer. This just is not some run-of-the-mill trailer. This is a custom-built trailer with tons of great features, and let me show you a few of those. Okay, let's start at the front of this trailer. You know, the Ranger Trail trailers come with so many cool features, and the first one here is a swing-away tongue. And what's so great about that is it gives you that extra added security. When you park your boat, you can pull this pin out, swing your tongue away, and it's going to make it pretty hard for somebody to run off with it. Also, it's going to give you that extra space when you swing the tongue away to fit inside your garage like most of us need. Some of the other key features here, fiberglass step, which is great. So this allows me to get in and out of my boat at the boat ramp safe and secure. The other thing is the center swing trailer jack. That is so good because it allows me to be able to roll the trailer a little bit better, and it's got a nice high-speed jack on it. It's going to allow you to get this boat on and off the trailer very quickly. Again, the Ranger Trail trailers are built with such quality, and I want to show you some of the features back here towards midship. You know, when you think about a trailer, you know, most of them are made out of steel, obviously, but there's something unique that Ranger does with their trailer. It is made with a C-channel frame, and what that is, it's not a tube frame. Some boat manufacturers out there use a tube channel, and what that's going to do, in the event water gets inside of that tube frame, it could possibly rust it from the inside out, which is bad. But with the C-channel frame, very strong and rigid, and it's open air. So none of the water, you're not going to have rust issues, and all that's really, really great. And when you talk about issues on the frame, you got to think road armor. This stuff is not paint, it's a coating. It really helps keep the debris, any rock chips or anything like that off your trailers. And I travel 30, 40,000 miles a year, guys, and I don't have any marks on my trailer. And in the event you do get a little mark in your trailer, you can get the road armor and actually patch it up very quick and easy. Some of the other things too, when you get back here by the fender, you talk about a custom fender here, and this really serves several purposes. Number one, it looks good, it protects the wheels well, but it also is a great step. So it has steps all integrated into the fender itself, so you can get in and out of the boat, no problem. Got nice step there as well, and all custom painted to match your boat. This is a sweet setup. You know, as I travel around the country going from tour to tour, safety is real important to me. And my Ranger Trail trailer has hydraulic brakes on both axles, and that's really important for me. So as I'm stopping and going throughout these small towns throughout the United States, I feel safe. And speaking of safety, having good trailer lights on your trailer is very important. These are all LED custom lights. They're all built throughout this trailer, all around. That's going to give you the perfect lit up trailer so everybody can see you coming and going. Some of the other key features here on the back, you've got the built-on boat buckle, which is great, so you can strap your boat down nice and secure, and everything's going to be good and tight, ready for that trip. With all the Ranger Trail trailers, you have lots of different options on wheel packages like we have here. These are the 17-inch models. They look really good, don't they? The other thing is you have an easy-to-load bunk right here. This has nice carpeted inside, so it's going to make that boat coming off the trailer and putting on the trailer really, really easy. And then when you get done with your trailer at the end of the day and you're running around looking for that rock to kind of chalk your tire with, Ranger has an option here on all the touring editions with this parking trailer. It's a pretty cool system. So basically, you unhook your boat, put the trailer brake on, you're good to go. Now we're in my favorite spot in the boat, what I call my office chair right here. This is my desk. What a comfortable place this is. You know, some of the key features that I love about my Ranger boat here in this 520 especially, several things. Number one, the seats. These seats are super comfortable and they sit up at the perfect level. So I'm not way down on the floor of the boat, I'm not too high, it's just that perfect height, which works really well. Also, I have an adjustable seat. Check that out. So if I need to get a little closer for whatever reason, I can adjust it, or I can slide it back. So having an adjustable driver's seat is awesome. Another great feature here on the dash are the water-resistant digital switches right here. Very reliable and very organized. I really like the way they got this laid out. Also, you have a lot of space here on your dash. As I have my Garmin 7612, this is a 12-inch touchscreen unit. Fits perfectly in this Ranger console. Really, really good. Obviously, you can see some of the good styling here. Reminds me a lot of like a fancy Corvette. You know, when I drive this thing, I feel like I'm really riding in style. All the bling and all the shine, all the different things they have going on here. Custom chrome bezels around all the tacks. Really sweet stuff. You know, when I'm idling around the lake, I like to stay real organized, and Ranger on this 520 has a center storage box, which is really nice. Comes with a nice gas spring, has a big compartment in here. And what this compartment's great for are for things like your map, things for like your fishing scales, extra sunglasses, sunscreen, all the things that you're gonna need real quickly, you can put in this little center box here. Plus you have nice little cup holders here for those days on the lake that you need a few little extra drinks in the boat. Now let's run over to the front of the boat. Let me show you where the real action starts to happen. All right, this is where the fun happens. You know, when I think about Ranger, I think of fishability. You know, that's a key word for Ranger. When they build these boats, they have fishermen in mind. And this is where I get my job done. This is where I provide a living for my family. And having some of these features up here is very, very important to me. Number one, the width of this front deck of this boat. You know me, I have usually 10 or 15 rods piled up on each side of this Ranger, and I need to have enough room to kind of get around up here. The other thing is I need to be comfortable throughout the day. I put long hours in, 12, 14 hours a day most of the time, and this padded deck right here allows my back to feel really good at the end of the day and allows me to fish better. Some of the other things that allows me to fish better is the recessed foot pedal. And this just isn't just some regular recessed foot pedal. I'm talking this is a finished fiberglass recessed area right here. Beautiful looking. And it has some awesome things here to put your pliers, scissors, drink, whatever you want to have. You can have right up here for easy access when you're changing or unhooking a fish. The other thing is plenty of room for big units. Again, I have a Garmin 7612 right here, and there's plenty of room to put that big 12-inch touchscreen flush mounted into my boat and out of the way, and that's really good. Again, we have our water resistance digital switches right here, which is very well organized. Keep track of your bilge pumps, your live well timers, navigation lights, all those different things, and again, also your trim switches. And with this, you have plenty of room for accessories, like the Hydrowave H2, with plenty of room to put that up here, and it stays out of the way. I love the front deck of these new Rangers. Well, you know me, I carry tons of tackle every time I go fishing, from tackle boxes and 40 or 50 fishing rods. I think Ranger thought of me when they built this boat, and I'm so glad they did. But you know, one of the great features here is the storage system in my Z520. Right here, my rod locker, my port side. Plenty of room in here for lots of different rods and reels. And the great thing about it, all these compartments come with a triple lip seal, which is going to prevent any moisture from getting inside of these compartments. And also has nice channel drainage, so it's going to drain water off the deck of your boat throughout into your bilge, which is awesome. The other thing, and why this triple lip seal works so good, it has compression locks right here. So as I turn this stainless steel lock right here, push it down, it's compressing that lid down tight. Now, some of the other places that I love on this boat is the center storage. Plenty of room in here, again, to also store fishing rods or to store tackle. Well, very well placed to organize your tackle. It has lots of different little knick-knack little places in there to put special little items that you're going to carry in your boat all day. Since we're on compartments, let me show you the nice integrated cooler right here midship of this Ranger Z520. Plenty of room in there for your ice and your drinks for the day, and it acts as a great step when you're going from the middle of the boat up to the front deck. You know, some of the other key features right in this area, nice custom accents right here, nice little place to keep your pliers, your scissors, all your different fishing tools around. You also have a nice place here to keep your measuring stick, all perfectly located for those tournament days. And you know, speaking of tournament days, when I put my rods up, you know, there's moisture on the line, there's moisture on my lures, and I want to keep that from rusting. And what Ranger's come up with, which is really awesome, is the PVRS system. Basically, this is a ventilation system that is integrated all throughout these compartments that you turn on, and it's going to fluctuate air and dehumidify your compartments. It's going to dry everything up very nice and keep everything safe and secure. Now that we're done talking about this area, let's get back here in the back and show you where some of the other stuff is. You know, Ranger's all about fish care. And with this oversized live well here in the back of my Ranger Z520, it's great. This thing's big. I call it the Okeechobee edition. Plenty of room to put your fish in here. It has a nice aeration system that's going to keep your fish good and lively. Some of the other things, too, in the back deck is you also have your 2 storage compartments back here, again with the triple lip seal. It's going to keep everything good and dry. And then you get back here in the back battery compartment, and it's going to have plenty of room. And that's what I love about the back of this boat. Plenty of room to get back here and work on things. If you need to put a battery, take a battery in or out. It's well organized, has plenty of room to keep all your stuff safe and secure. And the other key feature that I love about my Ranger, and I've used this before, is the jump start. Okay, this is a switch that allows me to turn off the 12-volt battery that may go dead if I fished all day and switch it over to one of my accessory batteries, like a trolling motor battery. It allows me to jump start this boat and get me back on time, and that's real important. Now, we're done talking about the inside of this boat. We've talked about the trailer. Now, let's talk about Evinrude G2. Now that we're back here on the back of the boat, let's talk about what pushes this beautiful Ranger Z520, the Evinrude E-Tech G2. This is the 250 HO model, and it really scoots this boat across the water well. So some of the things that I love about the G2 is the fuel economy, and it's 75% better on emissions. So this motor is built right, it's dependable, and it's brand new from prop to top. This thing gets it done. And you know, if you guys are thinking about buying a new boat, you have to consider the Ranger Z520 package. You have to consider putting an Evinrude on the back of it, and here's why. That thing drives like a Corvette, but it rides like a Bentley. I'm all about performance. I'm all about getting to that fishing spot first, but also getting there comfortably. And the Ranger and what they've done with this boat and this whole design is the reason I run Ranger. We'll see you guys.